What is mega live imaging from Humminbird going to look like? Is it going to look like the active target or the Garmin Livescope? Or is it going to be like a dud and look like Lowrance's active imaging? I don't have any new information, but I do have a new perspective after digging into some more Garmin technology. Hey guys, I'm James and this is Clearwater Fishing. On Clearwater Fishing, we talk anything from advanced fishing technology all the way down to how to catch your first bass. So y'all make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you'll be well on your way to catch more fish. With Lowrance coming out with their active targeting and Garmin with their Livescope still dominating the market, where's Humminbird? Well, I've already made a video on the early reveal for Hummingbird's Mega Live Imaging. Check that out in the cards above. I also have another video talking about Lowrance's active target and whether or not I expect it to be as good as Livescope. Y'all check that one up as well. It'll be up in the cards. But this video is about Humminbird's Mega Live Imaging and what we should expect from Humminbird. So in my Humminbird reveal video for the Mega Live Imaging, I had my doubts on whether or not it could actually produce an image quality comparable to Livescope. Well, after doing a little digging into some of Garmin's technology, some of their little older technology, I've come to revisit my expectations for the Mega Live Imaging. If you don't have a whole lot of background with Mega Live Imaging or know much about it, really for this video, all you need to know is that it's not going to have a black box and it's going to use an Ethernet connection to the Humminbird units. The Helix G3N and their G4N, all Solix and all Apex units will be capable of working with Mega Live Imaging. Do y'all remember the LVS 12 transducer that Garmin put out? Well, if you don't, I'm going to throw an image of it right up there. Let you guys look at it for a second. Something special about this transducer is it produced a 60-degree viewing angle. Some of the images look like, hey, I'm going to throw a couple of them up. You got forward view right here. Not too bad of a forward view. And we're going to have a down view come up right now. Take a look at that. Both of these views look pretty good for a 60-degree viewing angle. Hey James, we didn't come here to talk no Garmin crap. I want to hear more about Humminbird. Hold on guys, I'll get there, and once I do, I'm going to knock it out of the park and blow your minds. The LVS 12 has no black box and provides 60 degrees of viewing angle. It plugs directly into the head unit. I double checked, it's not just a fluke, it has an actual 12-pin plug. I'll throw it up here. It's capable for the GPS maps. I can't remember all the series. I'll put it down here in the notes. There's a couple units that it's specifically capable with. The GPS map, and I believe it's the Echo Map Ultra. Don't hold me to that. I'll put it in the cards right here in the information bar. So why is this information important? Well, I didn't know this until a few weeks ago, and one of you viewers pointed this out to me, that Garmin ended up making a deal with both Humminbird and Lowrance, providing them some technology, some information. I'm not sure all the details there, but they do have information concerning their Livescope systems and are able to build their own based upon those. At this point, it's not really hard for me to imagine Humminbird putting two of these LVS 12s together, stitching the image, and doing some creative data processing in their head units to make this happen without a black box. That was my number one concern coming out of the early reveal, is that it didn't have a black box. Now, since this guy uses Ethernet connection, we're going to have to probably have a separate power supply to power up this transducer, just because Ethernet's really not a good power source to generate maybe some sonar images. So we're probably going to have a direct power connection to the transducer as well as a plug going to our head unit. But all that being said, using some creative data processing, which all that information is out in the world. You can compile images into smaller images, so you can do the same thing with sonar data. I'm sure you're going to do some creative ways to do this, but it's really not that hard for me to imagine Humminbird doing this, because typically Humminbird is at the top of their game. Think about how many times Humminbird has let us down. Yeah, I didn't have anything to put there because they haven't let me down yet. With this new perspective, I really think that the images going to be produced by Mega Live Imaging will be easily compared to that of Livescope and active targeting. I haven't done any processing power comparisons because I really honestly think Humminbird is going to do something unique with their data processing and how they're going to handle all that sonar information. Heck, they may even have some data processing in the transducer for all we know. It's going to be in the water, so I think it should be pretty cool down there to keep the CPU, whatever the thing you might call it down there, it may stay cooler in the water. Guys, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it for now. I really think Humminbird will be pretty good. It may not be as high as I'm expecting it to be. Maybe I brought some of your expectations up, or maybe I brought some of y'all's down back to where I'm at. But either way, I'm excited to see what Hummingbird's coming out with their Mega Live Imaging, and I can't wait to show you guys some images that come off of that when they release them. But remember, just like always, until next time, get out there and go catch you some fish.